Hello everyone, guess what I have for you today? An unboxing from Book Outlet. I also have an enormous haul since I haven't hauled anything for the last 4 months. So guess what? We have a lot of things to talk about. First, we're going to unbox this. Yes, I do know what it is already because I just ordered it. But I know sometimes I do forget what I order. Actually, most times I forget what I order. So this is a very recent haul from bookoutlet.com. And, oh, there's the pumpkin. Let's see. This is our fancy slip. And the lot, oh snap. Whoa. OMG. Alright, this is awesome. So first, I've got the second book in the Lunar Chronicles series, Scarlet. The third book in the Lunar Chronicles series, Cress. And the fourth book and final book, Winter. And in case you wanted to know, I believe that Carswell Thorn is my favorite Lunar Chronicles prince, and then Winter is my favorite princess, and then the Cress and Carswell Thorn couple is my favorite out of the entire series. I know Cinder and Kai are mega adorable. They're probably a close second, but Cress and Thorn were just too precious for words. This is also Anna and the Swallow Man by Gabriel Surret. It is closely related to All the Light We Cannot See and The Book Thief. So I figured I'd like that one. And you see me doing all this acting stuff with my hands. Aren't that great? Next, which is a book I've gotten recently, is The Shadow of the Wind by Carlos Ruiz Zafón. It is an amazing book, and I am about halfway done. Look at there. And I got this book from East City Bookshop. It's an independently community-focused bookstore for children and adults, and I almost did not see it. It's a little place around the corner from a Metro South I used to go to, and I was just like, is that a bookshop? And it totally is. Now, we are currently walking to my bookshelf because I have a lot of books to haul on this shelf, and instead of taking all of them off and kind of showing them in a pile, I don't want to completely mess up my bookshelf. So I'm going to show you guys all of them on the shelf itself. So first is The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. I got this from Book Outlet. I've already read it before and I wanted it for my collection, so I decided to buy it. And you will see a couple of cutesy animals. These are some letters my mom and my sister got me. Some cards my mom and my sister got me for my birthday, my 24th, the one that just passed. This is the little dollar origami that a customer got me, and I decided to put it on my shelf because I knew I'd never be able to spend it. So these two are Shakespeare's plays from the Folger Shakespeare Library. I went to it a couple of months ago. I really don't remember when I got these books specifically. That's why I'm doing it all in a big haul. But these are my two favorite Shakespearean plays, Much Ado About Nothing and As You Like It. So these are my two favorite, and I was at the library and I decided I should own these, and so I did. Avalon High by Meg Cabot. Meg Cabot was one of my favorite authors as a young reader, and Avalon High was my favorite book of hers. So again, I decided I need to own this. Next is The Little Prince by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. And there's a Netflix movie inspired by this book, and I read it for one of these not bibliothons, one of these readathons, or maybe I just read it on my own, and it just spoke to me as a kid at heart that I decided I need to own this book. And I got it from Amazon. This book I also got from Amazon, the complete book and lyrics by In the Heights. The book is by Kiara Allegra Hughes, and it was conceived by Lin-Manuel Miranda. If you do not know who that gentleman is, I don't know, I can't be friends. But this was his first musical, and I've always been in love with his work. Straight from like Freestyle Love Supreme, and In the Heights was the first musical of his that I heard, but I always knew the songs, but I never knew like the actual story, because I mean, the day I get to Broadway, you guys will be the first to know. So I decided, you know what, the lyrics are here, why don't I, you know, like kind of, the book is here, so like why don't I just read the book and it'll be almost the same. So next we're at my second shelf. We have Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo and Cricket Kingdom, also by Leigh Bardugo, a duology. And when I tell you I am so excited for this book, I got the first one at I got the first one at Target, and then I got the second one at Amazon. Got that pre-order price, I think. It was probably right after the pre-order. And this is the heist book of the century, and I really enjoyed it. And I knew the Cricket Kingdom was coming out and I wanted to get it, but it didn't really make sense to me to just purchase the second book. So I decided to get both, because I mean, it's crazy. And of course, I could have just gotten it from my library, but me being able to have enough time to borrow a book from the library and read it in enough time to get it back, I knew that wasn't going to happen. So I've been purchasing books now. And since I have the funds to do so, I was able to say, yeah, I can justify this purchase. So next, and it is a clunker, the second book of the Illuminae series, Gemini. When I tell you I am so psyched for this book, I also was not aware that I got the hardcover, and I'm not mad about it, because when I tell you this book is beautiful. Oh, also, and if you guys didn't know, the Cricket Kingdom series, red and black sides. How cool is that? And the Gemini, I don't know if you can see this, if I will be able to do this with one hand. Let's see. Without dropping it. Haha! This is what the inside looks like. I am so excited. I'm gonna have to drop this over here. Oh, look at my bed, it's so messy. This is what happens when we have to read too much. Let's see, this is me trying to do this with one hand. Oh, I'm actually better at this. So I'll be reading this soon. I'm thinking after I finish The Shadow of the Wind, I'm going to finish Six of Crows, and then read Cricket Kingdom, and then I'm going to read Illuminae again, and then read Gemini. So I feel like that's going to be in order, but I'm not quite sure. So next was The Unlikely Hero of Room 13B, which I've already read. It's by Teresa Totten, and it focuses on a boy with OCD. And I really enjoyed the in-depth look at what it's like for someone with that disorder. I will be doing a complete wrap-up with the ones that I've already read, but I'm just going to let you know which books I've purchased, which ones I've already read. This one was from East City Bookshop as well, and this one was from, I want to say, Amazon. It's called P.S. I Like You by Casey West, and this is one of those cutesy-wootsy books where this girl has a secret pen pal with someone who's at the same desk as she is, but she decides that she wants to continue this pen palship with him, and hilarity and romance ensues, basically. The next one is, let's see, The Readers of Broken Wheel Recommend by Katerina Rivold. It's about a bookstore, and I don't think I know a lot about these because these were new purchases. This one was from Amazon. This one is from East City Bookshop, and the rest of these are from Book Outlet. So this is Dreams of Significant Girls by Christina Garcia. Vinegar Girl by Ann Tyler. It's retelling of The Taming of the Shrew. Can you tell I like Shakespeare? The Weight of Feathers by Anna Marie McLemore. Storm Siren by Mary Weaver. The Prom Goer's Interstellar Excursion by Chris McCoy. This guy's prom date gets abducted by aliens. I find that to be the coolest story idea ever. And we're going lower and lower on my bookshelf. I'm telling you, it's been so long since I've done a haul. Oh, this is my manga section. Isn't it beautiful? And then we have The Artful Edit by Susan Bell, because I told you guys that I wanted to get better at writing, and a big portion of writing is learning to edit yourself. And flashback to November when I got the, what was it called? I got the feedback on my, the self-published novel, and one of the commenter's biggest comments was that I needed to work a little bit more on editing, and which made sense because I am a storyteller. I never am professionally professionally trained, so I'm more of a storyteller. I focus on stories, not so much the technical side of it. So this should help me more with that, and because I tend to fall back on the same sort of expressions, I got also the Emotion Thesaurus, A Writer's Guide to Characters' Expression by Angela Ackerman and Becca Puglisi. I doubt I pronounced your last name right, ma'am. I am deeply apologetic. And finally, the saddest shelf, the Unhaul shelf. These were the books that I purchased recently, but for one reason or another, I will be giving them away. So this is Tumble and Fall by Alexandra Coutts. This one was, it is a end of the world novel. A meteor is about to hit Earth, and it's telling the stories of a couple of teens who, like, three perspectives, but nothing happened. And then I was reading on Goodreads to see the reviews to say, hey, maybe it'll get better, and everyone's like, it doesn't get better. And of course I knew when I got the book that the reviews were bad, but I'm like, let me give it a try because the cover is so pretty. But then it didn't get better, and I decided this is a DNF and like not that far in, and I'm gonna give it away. Next one is All These Things I've Done by Gabrielle Zevin. I finished this book. Did I like it? It was okay, but it kind of was a more of a cutesy wootsy book than I would have wanted for the subject line, because apparently this girl is the heir to a crime family, and I was kind of hoping it would be more about her trying to fight her kind of evil side, but come to find out she's just, it was more of an angsty teen book than I would have liked. I'm like, when I'm thinking about the storyline, I'm thinking, oh, she's gonna have to fight her dark side, and she's gonna have to do this heist, or she's gonna have to like head up her family, and it was just angsty teen, and it was good for what it was, but I'm just like, this is not what I signed up for. So it's a cute book, don't get me wrong, and the cover is so cute, but it's like, I'm trying to keep since I'm like really into buying more books, because, you know, money and all, I want to make sure that the only books that are on my shelves are books that I actually want, because I'm going to need to like downsize every so often so I can keep on getting more books. I have a problem, I know that, just don't judge me. So the next book is Jensen Little's Death Date by Lance Rubin. And I was intrigued by the premise where this guy lives in a society where people know when they're going to die. And this guy's death date is coming up soon. And he's just basically dealing with that, and he has all this stuff. But I think it just got a little too annoying, for lack of a better term, that I was just like, I can't deal with this. The next book, which I forgot that is on my beautiful manga shelf is this one, At the End Here. This, the piece de resistance, my friends, is Namona by Noel Stevenson. You must know this book, because you must have heard me gush about this book earlier in the year. It had to have been April, I want to say, for Dewey's 24-hour readathon. I read this book and it was just amazing, and I knew I had to purchase it, and I got this from Amazon as well. So I think that's about it. I want to thank you all for watching this video. If you like more of these videos, please hit that like button, and I'll see you next time. Bye!